Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Laura A Music Corner. I am very excited to be back with you guys. So, I decided I wanted to check out more Visions of Atlantis. I was just like, after I did my reaction for the song Monsters, I was just like, I really want to hear more music from them. And so I decided, why not? So, Dr. Kellogg. Yes, I finally gonna do the song Armada. I never heard the song. I decided to take the live version that they recorded at the concert 3 months ago. They called it the Pirates Metal Party 2025. So I wanted to check it out, the live version of Armada. So yeah, so I can't wait to sit back and relax and enjoy some Visions of Atlantis and see and hear their song Armada. Oh, Katie? Oh, Katie. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Let's do this.
One, two, three. You can do much better than this. One, two, three. Come on and double, let me feel the pirate spirit. One, two, three. That's the way. Let's see what happens during the song. Arr! Start rolling around. Let's go in a fucking circle, bitch. Come on.
There's a sense of my soul doing it.
Okay, okay. I loved it. I loved the music. I thought it was fun. My mouth was like smiling like this because there was so much going on. I never seen, like I only saw that one concert footage from that they did the summer, and seeing this one, in a closed venue, I was just like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I mean, that was definitely, I had to keep a mental thought in myself. If you ever go to their concert, it can't be sitting, you can't be on the main floor, because I don't want to get caught in the mosh pit. Because I can't defend myself or anything. I will be swept away and goodbye. And then ambulance will be involved. But I thought it was so much fun. I think they know how to pull a fun concert for everyone. And I kept smiling because I just loved everybody's interaction, like the audience, they were really getting into it besides the mosh pit going on, but just the chanting that, all the audience felt like they were participating as part of the experience of the concert. And I just saw something that it caught my attention because it just threw me off, but I will point it out as we go along when I stop along the way with the different points that I enjoy from this music, live music, because there was something that caught my attention, and I need you guys to let me know if that's the case. So anyway, so I loved it. I think Clementine and Michelle did a fantastic job with their voices, how they her adding, the wonderful operatic voice, and then him adding so much animation and very, like his voice is really wonderful and just like full of richness. And he was just able to really amplify and be like almost like the captain of the ship, like, all right, we are set sail and everybody's on this journey. And I really enjoy how their interaction is on stage because you can tell that everyone is having a wonderful time. So I have pulled back the video. I'm gonna play it once more and then I'll let you know as I stop along the way.
1, 2, 3. You can do much better than this. 1, 2, 3. Come on and double, let me feel the pirate spirit.
You see, I just love it. Like he is just so animated and just adding the energy that they're looking for. And everybody's just like, you know what, we gotta suck it up and added that extra strength in the audience participation. So it was just really wonderful just to see that because it's very rare you see performers adding that element of like, okay, let's amp it up, let's do this, like add the energy into their performance as a team, so I just really enjoy that.
1, 2, 3. That's the way. Let's see what happens during the song. Arr! Start rolling around. Let's go in a fucking circle pit. Come on.
I just love how he orders everybody like to do the circle pit, and it was not a can you do it? No, it was a command, and everybody listened. That was really fun, just to see how everybody just obeys and like, yes, sir, yes, Captain. Okay, now I'm gonna mention it. This young woman here, and I'm moving my mouse around. I'm noticing that she's moving spreadsheets, I mean, like, song sheets, but she is doing sign language. I never seen that in a concert being done by any band. This is the first time I'm actually seeing that um that you have someone doing sign language in a music concert for everyone to see, and I really applaud this band for doing that. And I thought it was just a like some random person doing something, but then when I caught on, I'm like, wait a minute, she's actually, you know, um, doing sign language, but like being part of adding the element. The band is adding an element for the people who are the hearing impaired be included into their concert audience. And I really admire that because I don't see that happening for any other band. And just to see this happening here, I was just like caught off guard. Like, that is such a wonderful thing that they're able to do this for a lot of the impaired fans. You know, the wonderful experience for a lot of the audience. And I really think it was just beautifully done on their part and just make everyone feel included. So I'm just really giving this band a lot of respect because I think it's such a wonderful thing to add, you know, other things into the concert that make everybody feel included. And I think it really touched me just to see something like this happening, especially for a band that I'm just starting to get to know and listen. So yeah, I really admire for Visions of Atlantis adding sign language as part of, like a normal thing for all the audience so they could feel participated in the experience. I love Michelle's voice. I really do. I think he has a very fantastic range as a tenor, and he just adds a lot of element of fun into the music. And then his voice combined with Clementine, I mean, they're a fantastic duo. I think they complement each other in a lot of their duets together as a team. And I just think that, they're a perfect fit. And I really am liking listening to them both. And I do pay attention to how she sings as well as how he sings. And it's just like, it's really good just to have that variation because you don't have to be exactly the same vocal range. But it's just, I like how they're able to make it work, and regardless whether she's a very high soprano and he's more of, like, I hear him more of a medium range tenor, but I just love how they're able to work it really very unified together as a team. So I really enjoying listening to them both. When she was leaving, I'm like, what's going on with her? Like, she's going away. And then I see him, and he's just like, okay, now it's time to focus on these guys, which is really cool because at least, the guitarist, the bass, it's their time to shine. And I quite enjoy to listen to their solo. So it is really fun just to see that it's not always on them, the spotlight, but it's being shared by all. And I just like the guitarist. I will learn the names. So give me a little time. It's just that it's a little hard for me to remember people's names on a short notice, but I really love his solo. He is a fantastic guitarist. After I did the Monsters reaction, I have not stopped listening to that song because I really enjoy listening to that song and how this gentleman, the way he was playing that solo in that solo for that song, if I could speak English. I could hear a lot of the 80s influence, which I already mentioned before, but I just like how he could be very versatile on his playing style. So I quite enjoy it. And after listening to him playing this solo, I could see the vast influences that he is capturing in this particular piece. And I'll explain afterwards.
To the fight, to the battle that brings their decline.
Okay, I'm pulling that piece back again. It just reminded me not only that it has a lot of 80 influences. Um, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a Halloween fan, but when I did a reaction recently for Tommy Johansson's song that Tommy J did a cover for Halloween, it had a slight similarity on certain tones of the guitar riff, and it just, like I said, it sounds like he had a lot of influences with the artist back in the metal 80s, and I could hear it. I could hear those influences being played through this particular piece. So it's just really interesting how, regardless, the type of metal bands you grew up in as a youth, but you could hear the certain subtleties coming through as an artist now. And that's why I picked up certain tunes that I heard when Tommy J did for Halloween's cover of, Halloween. I just heard the certain tunes it sounds familiar to this tune. And I'm not going to say that he's ripping off or anything. It's not, has nothing to do with that. It's the fact that how you are very heavily influenced with different artists and you enjoy their music. And you know what? And you feel like inspired to play a certain way that amplifies the artist that you really, admire. And so I could hear that. Like he admires certain bands that maybe, I'm just, stretching on the left, right field, left field. But I just hear those heavily influences of certain bands that are just not the norm that you hear now these days. And so it's just really fun that how he is experimenting certain sounds, style, and it's just adding it in as the flavor of a song that he put together with his bandmates, you know. So I really enjoy it. I think it's really fun and just add a different little spice for everyone to hear. So yeah, that was just a rambling thought.
To the fight, to the battle that brings their decline. Fight till I break through the enemy's line. To the brave, to the brave, to the no die on the line. Fight to the battle that brings their decline. Fight till I break through the enemy's line. To the brave, to the brave, to the no die on the line. No mercy tonight. Armada!
I love her crown piece. I think it just adds a very perfect fit. Not bad on the solo. That was really wonderful. I really enjoyed it. I think I can't wait to hear more. I really am enjoying it because if you guys were to see my, because I have a Spotify playlist of I have a Spotify that is under Laura A Music Corner. You'll see that I have like a mixed songs, mix one, you know, playlist one and then playlist two. So I've been adding like a mix of artists on the playlist too, so then when I'm on my commute to work I can listen to, and I've been adding their music, so because I really am enjoying their music, and you know, I can't wait to hear more. I really can't. And I really enjoy doing this reaction with you guys. So yeah, that is pretty much it. um and I want to thank you know, Mr. Kellogg, Dr. Kellogg, for having me do this reaction, because I really would not have thought about it. I really wouldn't. And I'm enjoying the experience of, you know, doing Visions of Atlantis. I was really curious on the first clip, and here we are, 3 videos in, and I'm enjoying the experience. So yes, that is pretty much it. If you guys like this reaction, you guys know what to do. If you are very new to the channel, you're very much welcome to subscribe. After all, you know, I'm just sitting back enjoying music and chatting with you guys. Even though I don't respond right away, it doesn't mean that I just don't want to respond. It's just that most of the time I'm at work. But yeah, so I don't mind responding and chatting with you guys. So thank you again for checking out my content. And if you want me to continue doing Visions of Atlantis music reaction, drop a comment. Let me know what other songs would you like to see me do a reaction for. So I can't wait to hear from you. So thank you again, and I will hope to see you guys soon here at Laura A Music Corner. See you later. Have a good day or night. Bye.